Hello and welcome to Cutter Builds. We're back with another episode of Forever Skies, and last time when we left off we were heading over to the next building and I was editing the episode and we were complaining about how we couldn't find any plant oil, and I realized in the editing process that we had passed up some barrels here somewhere that we could get plant oil from. And so we're back on the greenhouse structure here, and there we go, bottle plant oil. So you can see here that we can get plant oil right out of these blue barrels, which is unfortunate that we missed this while we were out here. That's going to be one of those key materials that we need. So I'm going to run through the greenhouse here real quick, and we're going to see if I can locate any more of that plant oil. I can't remember if we discovered this in episode or not, but this is the green colander that we were missing for making the med kits is on here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a bunch of this plant oil. We've got a large bottle on our here, so we're going to have almost 20 of this when we're done, and that's going to allow us to make as much of this polymer as we want, I'm pretty sure. So if we look in here, the thing I need to get this upgrade station going is some more circuit boards, which I think we can make now if we come over here. I've done a lot of that research. Circuit boards are here. I need, oh my goodness, a lot of plastic scrap and electrical elements, which is synthetics, and I could make that with synthetics and copper. We're missing a bunch of resources. I've got to have some of this stuff in here. Polymorph, oh there we go, plastic scrap. I really wish that I could get these items automatically. Alright, let's see how I'm doing here. I need electrical elements and plastic scrap still. I have electrical elements. I don't seem to have any plastic scrap. I've got a bunch of copper though. I'm going to bring that off into the inventory. Let's see how we do here. Need 4 more plastic scrap. Wow, 20 synthetics a pop. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get one of those crafting, and we're going to see about reorienting our ship here a bit so I can pick up some more synthetics. We're going to get this research going because I really want that extra bit of coolness going on with the upgrade station. We've researched a few things that we could use with the research station if we had it. And I think this is one of those points we were talking at the end of last episode. Sometimes you just got to take a break and do some of the upgrades. We need to expand the ship, have a little bit more options, and I think we need to be able to go higher was what kind of held us up in the last episode. So I'm going to take a moment here. We're going to get a few of these resources going. We'll get that upgrade unlocked, and then we'll see what's what. Got our circuit board. Let's do the research and see what happens. And our boiled green colander is done. And that's 40 food. Well, that's just what we needed. Research is done. So I believe we need to build the upgrade station now. So let me look here and see if that's over here. Upgrade station it is. I need a motherboard, polymer, and transformers. I do have the ability to make a motherboard now, but that's a lot of plastic scrap and a lot of circuit boards. Oh my goodness. So we're going to be collecting quite a bit of plastic to get plastic scrap. I suppose I could even go off and we could hit another tower or something, see if we could find some more naturally, because that's going to eat up a lot of plastic just to craft our way up to 3 circuit boards.
A storm is coming.
Of course, I don't like the sound of a storm, so I'm going to set down here. We're going to wait out the storm while I just sit here and gather some basic materials, and then we'll be back to try and build that upgrade station somewhere. So the storm is still going pretty heavy here, which has given us lots of time to gather materials. We've been just ripping through all of this synthetics, though. It's crazy how much synthetics we need for just about everything here. I've used it to create not only the circuit boards, because I need lots of plastic scrap. We needed even more plastic scrap for the motherboard. I did need to also make some more polymer, which is more synthetics. So we've been quite hampered by our need of polymer, and unfortunately the polymer recipe is one block of polymer per craft, so we're just eating up all of these materials. Looks like the storm is stopping, so I'm going to go ahead and just craft up these 5 pieces of polymer that we need and get this bench unlocked, and we're going to do a little bit of expansion here to the ship itself. I'm trying to figure out what we want that to look like. I'm going to recenter the ship on the platform here, and I think we're going to make our ship at least 3 blocks wide, give us some room for some workbenches. I'm tired of getting caught on the bed and the chest when I'm trying to come out. Like, I keep getting stuck here. I can't move past it because the colliders are quite wide apparently on some of these objects, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're learning as we go. My goodness, that's only 3. I feel like I've been crafting these forever. So we've got that upgrade station building, and I've just realized it's 25 weight. And you can see here in the upper right hand corner when you have the shipbuilding tool out that we've got a total of 500 weight available to us right now. So I'm going to go ahead and raise our ship up here. We're going to move this back into the center of the platform, and we're going to see if we can add on to this thing and not use up all of our capacity. Something like that ought to work. And as you can see up above me, the balloon extends past the front of our airship right now, and I want to say a little bit behind it as well, so we can actually move the front of our ship up to some degree. And so I'm going to look at what we can build here. Rooms are quite expensive. 30 synthetics. Man, we need a ton of synthetics. I would have thought there'd be more metals. I guess we're trying to keep it light. And glass has just been a big problem for us. I wonder if I can make glass. Let's go double check. There's my upgrade bench. I don't see anything that's going to let me craft glass. Once I can get up a little bit higher, we can do a better job of mining the glass off some of these structures, but we just haven't been able to pull that off just yet. So before we get into all that, though, let's go here. We need more rooms. Ooh, ladder rooms. I can make multi-levels. That'll be fun. Gonna need plastic scrap for that, though. I want to put this here, but I can't because I'm blocked by equipment. So let me pick up these things on the sides, and then I have to empty them out before I can pick them up, apparently. There we go. Now that we've got the engines and stuff off, let me see about expanding this that way. And then we're going to do the same thing back here.
Maximum flight altitude reduced.
We're about out of fuel, it seems. Probably a good thing we're doing this now while we're situated here somewhere. Not enough inventory space. I don't know what that means. We must, oh, we've got posters on the inside wall that are probably going to have to come into our inventory. I'm going to use this bio stuff that we've got to create fuel, I think. Biomass fuel requires clean water, which I don't seem to have. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to just put this stuff in here. I don't seem to need this. I don't seem to need that. Let's see if this works now. Put that there. Put that there. Yep, we got all of our posters into our inventory, which is good. I don't really want this Led Zeppelin, though. There we go. We keep trying to leave it behind. So this is a lot bigger now. There was something that was damaged, I thought, when we did that. I'm looking to see if I can find it. Something's at 80% health, the back wall there. Awesome. All right, I'm liking this a lot better. We've got a lot more room available to us, so let me toggle snapping. Let's move this bed over here out of the way. I'm going to put it there, and then we're going to try and build a wall now. Man, glass would be awesome.
Is decreasing.
Put a plastic wall there, and then what am I missing? Lots of synthetics, apparently. Well, before I'm going to be able to get into the synthetics, I suppose we're going to have to figure out how to keep this airship moving. So I'm going to put a turbine over here. And then I want to put an engine off the back like this, I think. And then I'm going to do this. Not enough lift. Oh, we're passing our weight restrictions. Expand the airship. Use the airship builder to expand the balloon. Okay. I think this is the airship builder. Balloon. Expand balloon. I need 4 helium and some copper. And then I can also add a core. Wow, 120 synthetics. Okay, we're not going to add a core. We're going to expand it. Helium and copper. There's my helium. And here's my copper. Expand balloon. I don't know how this is going to work. Oh boy. Alright, that expanded it back a segment. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I only need to do that once, I think. And being out in the rain is apparently bad. Viruses, I've got pyrexia. I need to make this capsion. So in order to do that, I need to do this. I need a lobster chili. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll have to run up there and grab one. I've got until that thing counts down before it starts killing me, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and try and replicate my engine placement here. And then I really don't like where this is, to be honest.
Maximum flight altitude reduced.
I'm going to put it back here a little ways.
Maximum flight altitude increased.
And then I'm going to put one... Yeah, well, I guess I can launch 2 on there. Okay. Well, with that, I guess we're going to have to go back up here. It's lucky I'm on the greenhouse, I suppose. We'll go see if I can get the required components to cure this disease. Got to keep a better eye on my health and bars and such. I'm going to bottle up as much of this as I can. Oh, it's a never-ending supply of dirty water. Alright, well, we've got a ton of it. If I remember right, we had some of those chili things up here. Is it this one? Lobster chili. There we go. Unlike last time, we're not going to take more than we need, because I know we can't maintain them. Oh my goodness, that was almost bad. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh right, we lived. Yeah, falling is bad in this game. Take your time for sure. Oh my gosh, we needed to. I'll be back. Alright, let's consume this because I'm tired of the disease affecting us here. And let's see here, I'm gonna put those in there so I've got an empty bottle for cooking. Toss that over there. Start purifying some more water here. And let me see now. I've got some posters in my inventory that are kind of taking over. I'm going to see if I can combine them all onto this one wall, possibly. Not quite fitting there. We'll see if I can get 2 of the up-down ones on a single wall. That looks good. I need to build more walls at some point here so that we can do more of that. Still haven't found an energy crystal and a filtering bottle. That sounds awesome. Need lots of glass though. Well, the struggle with having the engines on the back like this is filling them up. We're gonna put our 2 fuel in there. We don't have a lot of synthetics right now. I need just enough to get this ship lifted up off the platform and headed out to be able to make a few more things. We need a few more supplies here. Something like that ought to work for us. And before I forget, we have this upgrade station. We were, oh my goodness, looking for a place to put it. We're going to put that right on over here. I'd really like to get some more walls going. This has got upgraded engines. Ooh, upgraded turbines, so they go up higher than a basic turbine. This will be useful, so I don't need to have more of them necessarily. I just need to have better ones. I like that, because we were going to have a very unwieldy airship if I needed a lot more of them. Here I need a transformer, some epoxy, and the existing insect catcher. We can do a better one. Alright, I like this. Let's go see if I can build that at least before we take off here. I'm going to take this lure out and pick up the lure catcher.
Printing completed.
We're going to take that and let's see what this thing will do. Automated insect catcher.
Printing completed.
There we go. One automated insect catcher. Apparently can't snap on the outside platform, so that's alright. We're just gonna set her down somewhere right there. And now when we use this, it should automatically bring it back in, which is pretty cool. And then in here, I just want to see these turbines is what I really need. Motherboards and polymer. That's a lot of stuff. We're going to take a look at the map here. It's time to probably move on. It looks like I've got another one of these greenhouse towers a little bit further that way, but I don't think we really need that unless I wanted more polymers. I could always make the polymer, though. We just need a lot of synthetics to do so. Oh, we do have some polymers. What am I talking about? Let me pick up some of these build resources before I just assume that we don't have anything, and take another look at this. Upgraded turbine. I need one motherboard, which would require probably a lot of resources I don't have. Yeah, probably. Alright, well in that case, we're going to go to this next tower right over here, and we're going to see if we can find some resources as soon as we make some fuel. And we finally have some water, so we're going to use this biomass to make some better fuel. And if we just toss this in there, medium efficiency fuel, this should last for a little bit longer as well. We'll hit each of the engines with one of these. There we go. Now let's take off and see if we can hit another one of these just to get us a little bit of resources here before we head back on over to try out that next destination. I'm liking having a little bit more room on the airship. I just wish we had the materials to enclose it in. I'd like some walls and stuff, so we might have to break down and just do the manual gathering for resources here in a minute. I'm just not super excited about sitting here for half an hour to gather synthetics to turn that into more advanced materials. I'm really kind of hoping to keep finding better materials for things as we do the exploration. Communication point reached. This is kind of a low value stop. There's not a lot here, but we're hoping to find just enough resources to kind of keep going. I do see some of these plastic jugs, which are worth a few synthetics though, so we might as well grab those. Plastic scrap is always welcome. I didn't really think much of it the first time we came across it, but it is turning out to be one of our preferred resources just so we don't have to waste so many synthetics. And the electronic parts are always welcomed. First aid kits, nice. Metal wall, there we go. I was just complaining that I wish we had some heavier duty walls. That's gonna be very nice. I don't have enough for the repair patch. Oh, we are full. I guess I didn't dump some of this stuff back in the chest after we were done doing what we were doing on the ship with the building. Yeah, I think if I could ask one thing from the devs, it would be that I'd love to be able to build with the stuff that's inside the chests on my airship. I wish that was kind of a shared resource. And I'm just realizing my food is almost at 0. Oh my goodness, we're not paying attention to our stats at all here. I'm gonna need to get that insect catcher going that we just upgraded and see if we can catch some food here real quick. I'm gonna just get this over the edge here real quick. Oh my goodness. Lower lure. Alright, we'll see how this thing works. And while we're waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and see what metal walls are gonna take to build. More metal than synthetics, I like it. They're a little bit heavier, but not too bad. So let's go ahead and get some of those going. Oh, they look so much better too. That plastic was looking mighty janky. There we go. All right. Can I upgrade a wall is the question. Metal wall. Not enough inventory space.
Diseases might become more severe.
Oh, and I heard this thing come up, so I'm going to take that dust lettuce. We're going to put it in here and boil it up. As soon as I get some clean water. Boil. Alright, I was about to get ready to find out if we died when we ran out of food, but we didn't, so that's good. And then I did forget to lower this lure again, unfortunately. We're going to need some more food, so we'll keep that moving. What did we do? We were upgrading, or trying to upgrade, these wind turbines, so I need a motherboard still. All of that hassle, we were trying to build a motherboard all this time, which is 3 circuit boards, which is 10 plastic scrap. Unfortunately, we did not gather enough plastic scrap to get another one of those. So we're gonna go ahead and grab whatever this is, get it cooking. Alright, so we've got a storm coming. I'm gonna go ahead and just get to this windmill over here and hope we find some more components. Because we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere right now, which isn't a great spot to be. Our stats are dropping all over the place here. It's just, it's a bad time in the world of Forever Skies at the moment. I see the flashing lights. I don't see the platform. I know it's going to come right up on me here. Oh, there it is. We're way too low. Engine damaged. Alright, let's set down here. Oh! That's bad. Trying to rotate around so I can use our salvager to get all this stuff off of the side. Alright, that should help. Let me get some repair packs out and see if we can fix this ship up. 4% health, that's pretty bad. 57, wow. Alright, well, I'm burning through the repair packs. That hit really did a number on the ship. I'm glad we had the more durable things. Yikes. Alright, I'm not going to waste a repair pack. Well, I guess we are. All right.
Vulnerability to viruses rises.
Oh my goodness, we are just having a rough time of it right now. Well, let's grab whatever that is, get it cooking, boiling. Let's see, I've got a boiled dust mop. That gets us back into sort of healthy. And while that's all going, let's get off of the ship here. Hopefully I don't fall off. Let's see what we can find from a salvage perspective.
Ship's engine critically damaged.
My goodness, the ship is taking a beating in this storm. And we're parked as well. I thought parking on the station would help me out, but I guess we're parked on the top of the highest platform, which is not necessarily a great place to be. So we're just gonna have to wait things out and fix it up once we get back. Repair patch will come in handy for sure. A lantern, that sounds nice. Circuit boards, woo. I feel like we're starting to find more advanced materials as well by finding this helium fuel in here, as opposed to just the boring synthetic fuel that we'd been finding in previous spots, so that's good at least. And if we jump over here, hopefully we'll find something good. Empty cabinets, boo. More circuit boards are welcome though. And the repair patches should allow us to get our airship back up and running here after all these lightning strikes, so I'm not too sad about all that. I don't like these platforms that I have to do some jumping exercises to kind of get around on though, and this was the wrong way anyway. Oh my goodness, this is stressing me out having to go all over the place like this. Let's get back up here and let's get moving. I'm not overly happy about being on this platform at all. I'm gonna get this motherboard cooking that we need. And we might as well get that lowered. We're gonna need more food again soon. I'm gonna consume the boiled dust moth. And I'm gonna take this out. We need the water for us. And then I need to empty this out, add some dirty back in. And we need to take a rest here. There we go. That should get us back to a point where we're starting to recover from our disease issues. And now I need to get this upgraded turbine going finally. Let's go. And away we go. That's upgrading perfect. All right, let's see how this does for us now. So I've got this upgraded turbine. I'll put it down here. And I suppose I've got one turbine on that side. Let me see if I've got enough room to sneak out on this side. And we'll get this one in a similar spot.
Maximum flight altitude increased.
Perfect. So that gets me up to 285. If I want to do it again, we're just going to need to get another motherboard and a bunch of polymer, which we don't quite have yet. I do think I want to get both of those upgraded, though, before we can get onto this other platform that we were on. So what I'm going to do, though, is start heading back towards that other platform. And by doing so, I'm hoping that we can stop and pick up some more stuff along the way. Engine is damaged, max speed is reduced. Okay, that is good to know. We'll get headed in the right direction here real quick. I know. And then we'll stop at this platform. Since it's not grayed out, I think it means that it's one that we haven't been to or that it's replenished. So I'm gonna head that way. And then let's see about getting a repair pack out. That's at 90%, and this one was fully healed. Okay, so I was complaining about my max speed when it was only minorly damaged. I see something that we do need here, which is a bunch of glass, so I'm gonna jump out and See if we can nab this glass real quick. And then as long as we're here, we might as well see if we can just get a little bit closer and loot whatever's in that little shack. Man, some backup cameras would be epic on this thing. There we go. Am I anchored? I'm anchored. I don't like that. But I like the electrical parts. Lure, data cards, lanterns. It's ornamental. Well, I don't need more than one ornamental object. Well, the electrical components alone were probably worth the stop. That's going to get us to our motherboard a lot quicker. The parking the ship so far away, though, not so much. Oh, we can climb up there from here, though. Awesome. Well, off we go. We're going to continue onward. We're going to keep getting some supplies. I'm going to get the stuff we need to upgrade that one more turbine by stopping at a few more of these points along the way. And then we'll head back over to this building we need to go and explore. Looks like we've got a beehive or something here. I'm not really sure. I'm looking for a way to get into this building. Better get our knife out. I think I can probably attack it with the knife. Oh, there we go. Alright, we did get the beehive. Luckily our immune system took care of the bee sting. I can't imagine that would have been pleasant. Don't have room for the synthetic fuel. Oh no. We are kind of filling up on junk again in our inventory. Let me drink that. What's this? Thorn bee honey. Interesting. Alright, well, we've got the supplies now, I believe, to upgrade the other thruster on our airship here. I'm trying to figure out why we're stuck on this ladder. There we go. Can't seem to move around sometimes. Oh no, we're sliding off. So let's go ahead and see what I need here. 3 circuit boards to make the motherboard. I thought we were finding circuit boards, but apparently we were finding the electronic components, so that's alright. I'm gonna clean up a little bit of the inventory here before we struggle with it too much. And we'll start crafting some of these circuit boards. I thought I had some somewhere though. It's gonna drive me nuts, but I don't see them anywhere, so apparently not. Alright, so let me get in on this platform. We just found the... Whoops. Alright, we're going to sit down on this platform and look for some supplies. We just found the airship workstation over here, and I don't know what that's going to be. We'll probably end up having to research it. I don't quite have the stuff for all that. Ship workstation. Yeah, this is going to require a bunch of materials that we don't quite have yet. That glass seems to be my limiting factor at the moment. But there should be, hopefully, some electronic supplies on this, because we're on one of these wind station deals. I believe this is where I generally find not just copper, but also the electronic components, as well as sometimes the motherboards, maybe? So let's go see what we've got down here. Helium is always welcomed. Can't go wrong with batteries. Oh, we've got some more glass on that side we're gonna have to grab before we get out of here. Looking for anything that's gonna attack me from the ceiling. Machine parts. We'll drink the water. I always forget to empty my inventory before we come out on these. Circuit boards, yes, that's exactly the kind of thing that I need. Yeah, we're doing good here, folks. Alright, that's one building looted. Let's get over here to the other side. Nothing gonna eat me from the ceiling. Oh, and this one's like mostly empty, unfortunately. Oh, we almost missed a circuit board. It's being tricksy. Alright, well, this was a win, even if it was just for the circuit boards. We'll be able to finally upgrade that other thruster. I feel like we've spent an entire episode here now doing nothing but the ship upgrades we needed to do just to go do what I want to do, which is explore that other base. My inventory is pretty well full at the moment, but I'm going to run back over here into this area and pick up the other piece of helium. And I can't get over there from here. I think this is my ladder up to the top anyway. So yeah, we got most of the materials here. Not too shabby. I think I've been just ignoring the exploration and resource gathering part of the game too much, just so focused on trying to get to the next big thing. So we gotta slow down a little bit every once in a while and get some of these things going. We're gonna consume that dust moth, get us full up on our food, like to keep our health and water bars and such all up to snuff. And this is going to require me to do an upgrade to the turbine on the other side. So let me take off here. We're going to try and rotate over here and get that over some platform. Now that we've got our motherboard, I can come out here. Oh, this is the advanced one, maybe. That one looks a whole lot more advanced than the one on the other side. Yeah, let's take this one. I'm full again? Really? Alright, we got all this stuff. Let me see, what am I missing here? Of course, the 4 polymer. Luckily, we got the stuff to make that, so we'll bang that out here real quick. And now that we got the supplies, let's get this extra turbine going. We've been collecting stuff here on the platform. I am going to need to get the left side of our airship back over the platform though, so that we can actually attach this turbine now. There we go. And we're quite full up on materials here. Let's find some things to dump off into the chest, just so we're going to be able to hold them a little bit better, get some room so that we can actually pick up this turbine. And if I look at the research here, man, I'd love to get this workstation going. That's 20 glass, though. That's a lot of glass. I kind of want this filtering water bottle, too, but I guess we have water filtration right now, so maybe priorities. Let's get the turbine going first. And we're going to stick that. I think I have the other one on the back, so we'll stick this right on the back.
Maximum flight altitude.
There we go. Now I can get up to 300 meters. If that doesn't get us there, I don't know what will. And with the storm coming in here, I think we're going to wait it out on the platform here. Maybe we'll go down to this lower platform. We're a little high right now. Oh my gosh, of course. As soon as we try to take off, we get struck by lightning. This is what we're trying to avoid. We'll set down right here. And hopefully that's going to keep us out of harm's way for a little bit here. Let's see if I can figure out what part of the ship got hit. Looks like this outside wall. We're burning through our repair stuff pretty quick. I'm going to sleep, get our energy back while we wait out the storm here. I don't know if sleeping is going to make the weather pass any faster, but we've got to do the sleeping anyway. And our ship keeps taking hits. I I don't know what to do about all that. All right, let's see here, though. As long as we're kind of stuck here, I think I've talked myself into we should get this ship workstation going next. Use up some of these valuable resources before I spend them on something else. We need 4 more glass and 4 more polymer, though. So we're going to have to keep our eye out for the glass as we're moving around and keep cranking on making this polymer. We can at least get that done while we're kind of stuck here waiting out the storm. Visibility is always reduced here, but if we keep our eyes open, we can usually still catch some of these plastic pieces flying by, or synthetics, I guess I should call them. We're turning them into plastics, but the wind is crazy strong right now. Seriously, I'm pretty sure that means my ship just got hit again. And I am officially out of repair packs at this point too, so I'll have to keep my eye out for more of those as we're exploring around.
Printing completed.
We've got 1 more polymer to go, and then we need some more glass to round stuff out here. Now, I think the storm is done, the lightning is ceased, so let me navigate this back around. I want to say one of these things had some glass on it, so I'm gonna try and maneuver around here. It's a little bit tricky with some of these. There's my glass down there. We're gonna nab that. Then we might as well try to sneak around here onto the other one and see if that had any glass that I missed. Engine is damaged. Of course it's the engine that took a hit. Why wouldn't it be? I don't see any more glass on this thing, unfortunately. Oh. I think we can just squeeze some out. Oh, that was metal. Oh well, we might as well grab it while we're here. Let's see if we got enough to move this thing forward. We're 1 polymer short and 2 glass short. Well, I've got the polymer. Let's just go get a piece of glass off of any one of these structures around here. I do like how the stations that I've been to and used, kind of visited are grayed out, so I know not to hit that one again. And then I'm gonna go this way, and we'll see if we can make it to this station before we run out of fuel. Our engine must have taken a pretty good hit though, because we're only going 16, and I think we've been moving 30 before this. So we definitely need to get some repair packs going. I think I can make those. Let me go see if I can make those. It seems like a shame to have to make them, but right now it is what it is. Repair patch. Oh yeah, let's do that.
Printing completed.
Let's see, it's not that engine. It must be this one. 7%. Yep, that did it. All right. That's 92. Alright, that's a little better. Fuel depleted. Oh, goodness. We've got some helium fuel that we picked up, and we've got some synthetic fuel, so we'll get that going in both of these. Helium for you. Synthetic for you. And we're passing by where we were trying to go now. Right down here, folks. What I'm really looking for is the glass on this side of it so that we can get the last of our research done. Perfect. I like it. Research ship workstation.
Research finalized.
All right. I've got to build one though. Let's see what that's gonna take. All kinds of components we don't quite have yet. All right, well, that'll be one of the next things we can work towards. For now, though, I think we've unlocked what we set out to unlock, which was trying to get our ship into the state that we could reach an appropriate height and get to that next building we wanted to go and explore. So I think we're going to wrap up today's episode here. I know it's been just a lot of upgrading our ship and such, but that is a big part of this game. I'm going to work my way all the way back up here. We've moved quite a ways away from where we were supposed to be for the quest, it looks like. And we'll hit some of these stations along the way, gather a few more resources so we can do the upgrades as we need, rather than spend a whole episode just gathering materials. I'll try and do a little bit of that off camera here on the way, and we'll check back in next time to finally explore this new location. That's all for today. Keterk out.